Hello, my friends. It is Jennifer of Jenza's Garden, and I want to talk a little bit about flower essences today, specifically blends. And what is a blend of flower essences, and why would you want a blend versus a simple? When I say simple, it's just a straight up one essence of flower in the bottle for dosing. So, winter solstice, I decided out of the blue, just very spontaneous, I was going to create personalized blends for people who ordered it on the solstice. For Yule and Samhain and Mullen, you know which one I'm talking about, in fall. I've done different blends for a group that I attend ritual with. And when I'm doing that blend, I'm dowsing with my pendulum for a specific blend for the group that's going to get us through to the next Sabbat. So in this case, I did one for Yule to get us through to an in-bulk. Like, what energy do we need? What's going to help us kind of be our better selves, higher selves, to get there? For the winter solstice one, there was 4 people who ordered it, so thank you all who did that. And with that is I sat for a moment. I cleared my energy. I cleared my energy with one of my favorite singing bowls. And then I dowsed with that person in mind and asking, what energetics do they need? What will be helpful for them to get them through the winter or until in bulk? So that kind of in mind, and that doused. And then normally I would get 3 different flower essences that were to be blended. And then I doused further. Was there going to be a primary essence? Were they all going to be equal in the bottle? So I figured out which one's the primary. Did it need more than 5 drops, 4 drops? Like, how many drops was going to be in it? And then how many drops of the remaining 2 or 3 would be in the rest of the bottle? I did not let you know what those influences are because I don't want you to be... I don't want any presumptions of you might have of a certain flower that I have in that blend. Or so say if I had put sunflower in one of the blends, which I didn't, so just teasing you with that. But if it was sunflower, which is to balance your yin, your yang, right? Your feminine energy, your masculine energy, like kind of help you, maybe you're out of balance in something like that. I don't want you to think, oh, she put sunflower in, I might be out of balance. Because it's a combination. All of them are playing off of each other. So it could mean something different when it's in a combination. So I didn't want you focused on that, or anyone focused on that when they do get a blend personalized from me. If you order, and why I'm doing this video is for the people who order, for the most part, I think they've worked with the blends from me before. I at least know 2 of you have, maybe 3. One definitely has not. So I wanted to make that for them who had not, and then all future users. Because right after I did that, then I had an order for someone wanting to gift a blend to someone else. So they sent me a name, they sent me a picture. I do not want to know the reasoning really, like what specific. Because when I'm dowsing for that, then I want to just say, what is right at this time for that individual? What is going to get them through for the next month, 2 months, 3 months, this short-term time? What do they need? So this, now I might be speaking to you, someone who's been gifted that, or someone who decides to have ordered a blend. So the reason you are getting a blend in having me douse it is it's really specifically tailored to you in this moment of time to get you through to a short period. It's a 1 ounce dosing bottle you get. That could last a month or 2 depending on how often you take it. So now let's get to dosing. I douse, you dose. When you dose, you can do it on your pulse points. You can take it internally. My directions say on your pulse points, but you make your decision how that. There is alcohol in it. Alcohol to kind of preserve that essence. It is just vibrations. It is just the energetic of the plant. There is no plant material in there, as in, it's not a tincture. It's not a tea. There's a whole other video. You'll have to go into my archive of videos to find how I make flower essences. That's going to be something else. But for dosing, something's going on in your life and you need this. That might be something you're going to take once, twice, up to 3 times a day. Just 3 to 4 drops under your tongue, on your pulse point. Let it stay there for a moment and just right, get that energy in you. If you just did it for the winter solstice, or you're ordering it now for Imbolc or Beltane or the spring equinox, wherever I'm doing these in the future, it's just to get you over a period of time, and maybe it's not an issue that you're dealing with. Maybe right before you go to bed or right when you wake up in the morning, to take it. If you are getting a blend because you are going through something and you feel like you're working through things and you need to heal, to work on emotional issues, energetic issues, that's something I would suggest starting taking morning, noon, lunchtime, whenever you lunchtime, and before you go to bed. And eventually you're going to notice you're not taking it as much, and it's just going to naturally kind of peter out. Or you're going to feel some moments, days, and then you just might be taking, a couple drops every hour to get you through whatever set you off or whatever you're dealing with. And then you don't need it that much the next day. I do, when you order a blend, write down the recipe. But I feel it wouldn't be true to you or true to me or true to them if in a month or 2 you order the same exact blend. I would like to redouse because things have changed in that period of time. You could. I prefer not. But it is you, and you need to know yourself better. There's no right or wrong way. So I hope that clears up a little bit about the blends and the reason for the blends. Again, it is more than one simple flower essence. So, for example, simple flower essences. Oh, I have my board. Sometimes I do this when I'm just doing some flower essences. So we got Queen's and Lace, we got Dandelion, we got Mullein, and I'm just like dowsing. To be honest, I douse over the bottles when I do it for the blends because I'm using more than these. I have tons of flower essences. Can you see them behind me? Maybe my china too. I'm doing the ones that I've not yet also labeled. So some have labels and meanings, and some do not. So I'm using them all. And I'm, again, doing it all for you. So simple is just, I got sunflower because I need some balancing, some yin and some yang. I mean, that's also a possibility. You can say, Jen, can you douse me, what single flower essence I need right now? And I can do that. Did it give you more questions? I hope I cleared up some answers. So bright blessings, my friends. Make sure you are following me on Facebook, on Instagram. Subscribe. Please subscribe to the YouTube so you get more great information about flower essences. And if this is really your jam, if this is like calling to you, consider Patreon. I do have a Patreon page and I need patrons. Bright blessings, my friends. And I will see you soon somewhere.